Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a power line struck by a helicopter in Benton City. We have what the Benton County Sheriff's Office is saying.
And deputies believe they've found the person responsible for a 10-acre fire that prompted level 3 go-now evacuations. Details coming up.
Also more on the new healthcare facility in Yakima, the new services that will be available for those with urgent medical needs.
And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is 5 a.m. on Monday, June 3rd. Happy Monday, Jessica.
Happy Monday, Jill. Was it raining on your way in?
It wasn't raining on my way in, or maybe just a few sprinkles, but I think it's kind of picked up since then.
It's a little dreary out there, but let's check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see if that rain's going to end or if it'll continue. Tiffany, what's it looking like?
Good morning, ladies. Yes, the rain has definitely become more widespread over the past couple of hours while most of you have been sleeping. We've even seen some heavier pockets of rain move through the Tri-Cities. You could see the yellow and the oranges indicating those heavy downpours right over Dayton right now east of Walla Walla. So if you're about to head out, you will definitely need the rain gear. Roads are wet. This is what it looks like out of our Kennewick sky cam. So visibility has been reduced because of that rain. So not the best start on this Monday. At least it's on the mild side with the rain and the cloud cover. Temperatures are hovering in the 50s. We're at 55 in Walla Walla, 57 in the Tri-Cities, 54 in Yakima, and 58 degrees in Prosser. The good news is that this rain will be wrapping up over the next few hours. So I think by 8 o'clock in Yakima, we're going to be dry, but it's going to be it's going to be a windy day. 68 degrees for your high temperature in Yakima. A couple of spotty showers still possible in the Tri-Cities at 8. Then we're dry by lunchtime. 70 degrees for a high temperature in Tri-Cities, and by 8 o'clock in Walla Walla, upper 50s, couple of showers possible. Then we're drying things out. Highs only in the middle 60s. A wind advisory is in effect for today. We'll have those details, and we'll let you know when the 90s return to the 7-day forecast. Coming up. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Starting off your top headlines this morning, a man's body found at the Gap to Gap race event this weekend.
The Yakima County Sheriff's Office says a man's body was found in the Yakima River water during the event, which took place Saturday. Authorities say one of the racers came upon an 84-year-old man in the water, and while attempting to save him, the racer flagged down a Yakima County Sheriff's Office Marine Patrol team and Yakima City firefighters, who were able to pull the body from the river. But despite life-saving efforts, they could not save the man. And the man's name has not been released yet, but authorities say he had been participating in the race, and the death is under investigation.
The FAA is investigating after a helicopter struck a power line in Benton City over the weekend. According to the Benton County Sheriff's Office, the helicopter struck the power line off Accord Road while working at a nearby orchard. Now, helicopters are sometimes hired to help dry out orchards. Authorities say damage to the line caused many residents to lose power for some time. The pilot was not injured.
In continuing coverage now, the Grant County Sheriff's Office says it's found the person believed to be responsible for a 10-acre fire in the Moses Lake area.
Now, this vegetation fire prompted level 3 go-now evacuations Saturday. The fire has since been put out and all evacuation notices have been canceled. The Sheriff's Office says it issued a citation for second-degree reckless burning. No homes were lost or damaged. Well, 3 years ago, a fire in downtown Prosser caused extensive damage to the City Hall and police station. Now 14 potential locations to replace that building have been identified.
The City Council will be discussing next steps at their meeting Tuesday night, including a potential location, also associated costs and parking and traffic concerns. The current list of potential locations include a variety of city-owned and leased properties, as well as other community properties. And the city of Richland says it's got web services back up and running, and this comes after hackers got into the city servers last month.
Now, the city is still working to figure out what information the hackers might have gotten away with. For now, you should be able to use most online city services, including utility payments. And the city says if they determine that hackers accessed your information, they will notify you directly. In Yakima now, MultiCare opened its newest healthcare facility, providing new options for people with urgent medical needs.
It's located at 2706 West Nob Hill Boulevard. The 5,579 square foot clinic is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day of the year, and that includes weekends and holidays. It has more than 10 exam suites, free beverages and snacks for people in the lobby, also occupational medicine services, on-site x-ray and lab services, and several options if you want to avoid waiting.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, medical experts discover a new warning sign for dementia.
Why falling behind on paying your bills could be a symptom of the disease. Details are next.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider. So switch to Spectrum and get a powerful network that connects nearly 500 million devices.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with free modem, no data caps, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee when you level up to a gig. Call 1-855-735-1336 or scan to call.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming with the most reliable internet speeds. Get a powerful network that millions of customers rely on. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with 99.9% network reliability, no added taxes or hidden fees, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee. Call 1-855-735-1336.
Call now.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees.
Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Right now, lease a new 2024 RAV4 for just $369 a month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit toyota.com to learn more.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, this is Paul Wood at Woods Nursery. These are our arborvitaes for this season. We're running a special on them. They're 67 footers. They're $89.95 while they last. We've got fountains too, over 60 of them to choose from. Flowering tree. We have 5 acres of nursery stock. It's absolutely full this year. And we'd love to see you come out and join us. And we appreciate your business with over 50 years of Woods Nursery.
C3 Slam comes to Richland. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your health headlines, medical experts have discovered a new warning sign for dementia.
A new report shows people with the disease often fall behind on their bills years before a diagnosis. The report looked at Medicare records with information from the credit bureau Equifax. Researchers found a year before people were diagnosed, more than 17% were likely to be late on their mortgage payments than before the onset of the disease. And people were 34% more likely to not pay their credit card bills on time. The study found evidence of people falling behind on their payments as much as 5 years before doctors diagnosed them with Alzheimer's.
In more health news, the FDA has approved Moderna's RSV vaccine for people 60 and older. This will be the first mRNA vaccine approved to prevent the virus. Moderna says the approval was based on clinical data that showed it was nearly 84% effective at preventing the virus about 4 months after getting the shot. And according to the CDC, between 60 to 160,000 older adults are hospitalized with RSV every year, with up to 10,000 dying from it. The next step is for the CDC to sign off on the vaccine, which could happen later this summer.
Well, a popular diet may be the gateway for women to live many more years. A new study shows women who stuck to the Mediterranean diet lived much longer than those who didn't.
The research, which followed more than 25,000 women over 25 years, was published Friday in the journal JAMA Network Open. An author with the study says adherence to the diet could benefit in about a quarter reduction in risk of death over 25 years, including from cancer and cardiovascular causes. The Mediterranean diet leans on simple plant-based cooking. Meals are focused on fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans and seeds, and a few nuts. And there's also a heavy emphasis on extra virgin olive oil. Other fats such as butter are rarely eaten, with sugars and refined foods best avoided.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, Boeing's Starliner launch is halted over the weekend, but astronauts on the International Space Station are urgently awaiting its arrival.
That's right, the reason being an issue with the toilet on the ISS. We have the details in just a few minutes.
But first, meteorologist Tiffany Savona gets us ready for the week with that first alert forecast. Keep it right here. We'll be right back.
The Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and with trucks still rolling in, the savings keep getting better and better. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Welcome to our annual gathering, the NBA Finals. Here we go. At the center of it are two exceptional teams, and yet you're all a part of it. But remember, no one sifts the champagne until a champ is crowned.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th, for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of BFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at tritowngетdown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
From real quality that starts in our factory to real performance in your backyard, Steel tools are as tough and dependable as the people who use them. This Father's Day, give him the gift that's built for Dad. Right now, save $350 on the RMA 510 battery lawnmower with the free extra AP300S battery, and save $300 on the KMA 135 battery combo motor with the free extra AP300S battery. Real Steel.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
The Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and with trucks still rolling in, the savings keep getting better and better. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the extended Memorial Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Fly fishing while floating down a river. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Good morning. I'm meteorologist Tiffany Savona, and we have seen widespread rain overnight continuing into this morning. It's even been heavy at times across the Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and Dayton. Now we're starting to see a few more breaks in the coverage, and that'll be the case as we go closer to 7, 8 o'clock. So only a few more hours we have to deal with the rain, and then we're going to be drying things out. But it's not a pretty start out there. This is what it looks like out of our Kennewick sky cam. We have a lot of clouds. Visibility has been reduced. It is on the mild side, though. Temperatures are hovering in the 50s. 57 in the Tri-Cities, 55 Walla Walla, 57 in Hermiston, 54 in Yakima, and 56 degrees in Toppenish. Now the wind is going to be an issue today. Winds are fairly light right now, a little bit stronger in Pendleton, but these winds are really going to ramp up. In fact, we have a wind advisory in effect for everyone in that tealish color, and that means we'll see sustained winds between 25 and 35 miles per hour, gusting as high as 55 miles per hour at times today. So it's a two-hand on the steering wheel kind of day. Watch out for branches and trash cans, which could be in the road. If you have any outdoor furniture, you'll want to secure it before heading off to work this morning. And of course, avoid that outdoor burning today. So here are the showers at 6 o'clock. This computer model doing a very good job of showing where the rain is right now. So as we go in time here, 6 o'clock, we still have rain in Tri-Cities and points eastward. But then by 7, 8 o'clock, notice how the widespread rain is east. A couple of light showers still linger in Tri-Cities, Hermiston, Connell, and Walla Walla. But then I think by 9, 10 o'clock, we're done with the rain completely. By noon, we're just mostly cloudy. We're going to be drying things out today, but it will be a windy day, like I just mentioned, and a cool day at that. Look at these high temperatures. We're only talking about highs in the 60s to near 70 degrees in Tri-Cities, only 65 in Walla Walla, 69 in Hermiston, and 68 degrees in Yakima. Tonight, a few more light rain showers may return. It's still going to be on the breezy side, but those winds will come down a little bit in intensity. 52 tomorrow morning in Tri-Cities, 50 Walla Walla, 51 in Hermiston, 52 at Hanford, 49 in Yakima and in Toppenish. Tomorrow, I think we're mainly dry. We're partly to mostly cloudy. Can't rule out a spotty shower, especially along the foothills of the Blues. But notice there's not a lot of green on the screen there for your Tuesday. And temperatures will be going in the right direction. We're back into the low and middle 70s, and we have a huge warm up on the way. Look what I'm talking about. Once we get past today and tomorrow, we're in the 80s. Wednesday, Thursday, 90s. For several days in a row. 92 on Friday, 94 on Saturday. I looked at the records for the Tri-Cities. We're not in record-breaking territory. Records are in the triple digits, but it's still going to be very warm for this time of year. 68 today in Yakima, 72 tomorrow, and then the 80s return Thursday. 90s Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Walla Walla, showers likely this morning, then we're drying out. A couple of showers may linger tomorrow as well. Breezy, 78 Wednesday, and even we're back in the 90s in Walla Walla Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Hermiston, 69 today, 76 tomorrow, 80s back Wednesday and Thursday, and we have low and middle 90s by the weekend. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Well, there has been yet another delay for the launch of Boeing's new spacecraft.
There is some urgency for astronauts currently on board the International Space Station. Andrew Dimbert tells us there's a plumbing issue that needs to be fixed.
Clock stopped at T-minus 3 minutes, 50 seconds.
With less than 4 minutes left on the countdown clock, Boeing's Starliner launch was halted over the weekend due to a computer issue. The launch now set for Wednesday. It can't come soon enough for Americans on the International Space Station because along with 2 astronauts, the Starliner will now carry some crucial cargo, a toilet pump, essential to keeping the water clean.
We recycle our water up to 97%. So each liter we bring up, we use it, and yet we still get 97% of it back.
Mike Fink helped design the space station's plumbing. He says it costs about $5,000 to bring a liter of water up to space. So without the ability to turn wastewater into drinking water, NASA's utility bill would be out of this world.
Any of you who've ever out there that have a swimming pool or even a car, you need to have a pump to circulate the fluids, and this pump didn't. It broke early, and thank goodness that Starliner was available.
The pump is so important, the astronauts are leaving some luggage behind line to make room. This isn't the first time the pump has broken, but Fink says the booming business of private space travel is making it easier to send up a replacement.
We have a robust economy. We're sending rockets up to space station quite a bit, so this was the next available opportunity.
My goodness, well, hopefully they can get that pump up there as soon as possible.
Very important.
And until the new pump arrives, astronauts on the space station are being forced to store wastewater, a tough task in such tight quarters.
And Marvel fans, listen up. So when we return on Good Morning Northwest, we take a behind-the-scenes look at the new Captain America movie.
That and more coming up in your entertainment news. Keep it right here.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
Kick off the Memorial Aquatic Park summer season on June 13th at 3 p.m. with our $3 Schools Out special. The 1 p.m. daily open swim will then begin on June 14th for the rest of the summer. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
Karen's about to retire. Here's what's going into her retirement.
There's us. She raised us on our own.
10 years as my roller derby wife.
3. Preschool she's opened.
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
She's a friend.
Our mothers could tell stories.
She's a teacher.
She may be retiring, but she's not done.
I'm never gonna stop. Retirement is the sum of your life's work. Now what? Get income for life and protect your life's work with Prudential.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In entertainment news, Atlanta was the place to be for actors over the weekend, whether it was filming a superhero movie or stepping into the wrestling ring.
David Daniel has details in today's Hollywood Minute.
I think it's very important. I think if you look at it,
Captain America is back in action. Anthony Mackie, whose Sam Wilson inherited the shield from Chris Evans' Steve Rogers, is in Atlanta doing additional filming on Captain America: Brave New World. Principal photography wrapped a year ago. Variety and The Hollywood Reporter say the additional shoot coincides with Giancarlo Esposito joining the cast in a villainous role. Captain America: Brave New World is due out next February.
Little moment here between Hauser and the cat.
Who is the
true martial arts master.
Yes, that's Emmy winner Paul Walter Hauser, boxer shorts peeking out from his singlet, delivering a crane kick to fellow wrestler Mr. Thomas in MLW Battle Riot 6 in Atlanta. Unfortunately, the actor was eliminated from the Major League Wrestling event minutes later. Ah, well, everyone pays their dues, and he'll always have that glorious crane kick to remember. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, looking forward to the new Captain America movie.
Are you a Marvel fan?
I'm more of a recent Marvel fan.
I am too. I binged them all a few years ago. Before that, I didn't know anything, and I think I need to binge them again to know what's happening.
I feel like there are so many that you need to go back and catch up.
I know, or catch a recap on YouTube. That's what I do these days.
Do you have a favorite Marvel movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really?
All of those,
okay.
yeah, so good. And that's the one I saw the trailer and I thought, this looks so childish. I would never like this, and I loved it. It's so good.
It's pretty good.
What's yours?
I think I like the original Iron Man.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, we have more entertainment news. Parts of Atlanta dealt with 2 major water main breaks over the weekend, and it impacted water service and the events scheduled in the downtown area.
That's right. Rapper Megan Thee Stallion had to cancel her show at State Farm Arena on Saturday because of the problem, and she was supposed to perform on Friday and Saturday night, but Friday's show was pushed to Sunday.
And the water main snapped on Friday, but workers made quick work to repair the damage, and as of Saturday, they had fixed one of the 2 main pipes that broke.
Residents and businesses say they are dealing with low water pressure, and the city has issued a boil water advisory out of an abundance of caution. She was able to perform Sunday, and Saturday's show was postponed to tonight. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, a scary scene on the west side of the state as a car crashes into a parade that injures 5 people. We have the details coming up.
Also, applications to apply for money to improve your storefront, everything from new signs to new paint. We have how much you can receive and where you can find the application. Keep it right here.
In today's Tech Bites, Facebook appears to be making a comeback among younger users. Meta reports over 40 million users aged 18 to 29 now check Facebook daily, the highest in 3 years. Meta says features like Marketplace, Groups, and Video Reels are keeping Facebook relevant for the next generation. Alexa users will soon lose access to popular list apps like AnyList and Todoist. Users could seamlessly add items to their list by simply speaking to Alexa, but starting next month, Alexa will not sync with those third-party apps, forcing users to use Alexa's built-in list features. Finally, Lego is marking Minecraft's 15th anniversary with a new adult set. The crafting table set, launching August 1st, will cost $89. Minecraft will also get a new Netflix series next year. I'm sure when this is released, there'll be a line around the block. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Like 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. Experience it all on America's largest and fastest 5G network. At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of unlimited for only $30 a line. Switch today.
Want to know a secret? With new Secret Outlast. You can almost miss the bus, but smell like you didn't. Secret fights 99% of odor-causing bacteria.
Smell fresh for up to 72 hours.
Secret works.
It's a crime to smell that good.
At TJ Maxx, you can afford to turn your closet into a place of endless expression with the quality, styles, and prices you love. Max what makes you, you.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a scary scene on the west side of Washington as a car crashes into a parade, injuring 5 people. We have the details.
And good news for businesses. Applications open up this morning to apply for money to improve your storefront, how much you can get, and where you can find the application.
Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica DeLull.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is 5:29 on Monday, June 3rd. How was your weekend, Jessica?
It was great. I got a lot of sleep, which I needed.
Excellent.
How was yours?
It was good. My husband and I, we went out to yard sales.
That's fun.
That's our thing to do.
Did you
on the
find
weekend.
anything?
Always finding lots of bargains.
Okay, like those Texas Treasures things that show where you just find something that's worth $1 million.
I don't think I found anything worth $1 million.
You never know.
Have to check. Yes.
Well, let's check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, it was raining or a little rainy when I was coming in. Is that going to end soon or continue?
It is going to end soon. The rain continues right now, but I think by 7, 8 o'clock, depending on where you are across the region, we will be drying up because the back edge of the rain has now moved through Yakima. So we're going to be drying things out in Yakima. It's still raining at Hanford and in Prosser, Tri-Cities. We did have some heavier rain push through Dayton and Walla Walla over the past hour. That has now pushed off to the east, so the rain has lightened up, and we only have to deal with this for another 2-3 hours area-wide before we'll start to see improving conditions. Temperatures right now are in the 50s. It is mild out there. It's 55 in Walla Walla, 57 in Tri-Cities and Hermiston, 60 in Prosser, and 54 degrees in Yakima. The wind is going to be an issue this afternoon. A wind advisory has been issued for the entire region. We could see wind gusts as high as 55 miles per hour. So as for your commute forecast, some of you will have to deal with a little bit of rain this morning. If you don't have any rain falling from the sky, roads are still going to be wet. Keep that in mind. Slow it down a little bit. Temperatures in the 50s. Highs only around 70 this evening, and I have put that yellow light in for this evening as well because the wind could create some issues as you're heading home from work as well. Now we are going to see a huge warm up. We'll let you know when those 90s return, and we'll also recap how much rain has fallen so far over the past 24 hours in a little bit. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. We go now to a scary scene on the west side of the state as a car crashes into parade participants in Gig Harbor over the weekend.
Jim Nelson has details on the crash that injured 5 people.
An annual tradition.
We go every year. We call it the Candy Parade.
The Maritime Gig Festival.
A lot of participants, a lot of people watching.
Which is why what happened here scared so many.
I immediately was like, not our parade too.
Toward the end of the Maritime Parade in Gig Harbor, one of the participants was just strolling along. Then a sudden burst.
Like really accelerated.
The video so graphic we're pausing it at impact. But Cora Reuter saw it all. She was taking pictures.
People seemed to go under the car or fly to the side, and as soon as it happened, I was like, there's no way no one died.
Incredibly, nobody did.
Several people just came in really quick and made sure, pulled people out to make sure everyone was okay. Dads came in and just ripped their kids back.
5 people injured, 4 taken to the hospital, but police believe they'll be okay.
Could have been much worse. I think we were very lucky on this one.
Chief Kelly Busey, proud of the first responders. Police and fire just happened to be set up where the crash happened.
We can't plan for every contingency, but we do have a lot of things that we've thought through, we've rehearsed, and we have people stationed in key areas to handle incidents like this.
All indications are this was a freak accident, but so far police have not had a chance to interview the driver.
She was very shaken up, obviously, and needed some medical attention, and as well as our attention was drawn elsewhere too. But we'll be following up in the coming days to figure out exactly what happened through her perspective.
Long after she witnessed what seemed like a sure disaster, Reuter can't help but think about what could have been.
It's amazing there weren't, it's just a miracle that it could have been way worse.
Thankful that it wasn't. In Gig Harbor, Jim Nelson, King 5 News.
In case you missed this, Ben Franklin Transit is releasing its 2024 annual service plan for public comment, and they're asking you to attend a virtual open house to learn more about it.
The 30-day public comment period will end on June 28th, so you have about a month to make your voice heard. The plan originally was about BFT's fixed route service 00, but with the possible loss of its Climate Commitment Act funds, the board is making adjustments. BFT says they need to hear from the public to present their modified plan to the board first, though, as public input is vital to their plan.
So community feedback allows us as planners and administration of the transit to understand the community needs and understand if the plans we're putting forth are going to have the intended outcomes that we want.
The virtual open house will be June 5th, starting at 3 p.m. on Zoom. Adoption of the plan will take place during the regular BFT board meeting on July 11th.
In more community news, a groundbreaking ceremony is set to take place for new classrooms at Tri-Cities Prep High School in Pasco.
The ceremony will start at 9:30 this morning. The new addition will include 6 state-of-the-art classrooms, including a new biology lab. The project has an expected cost of $3.2 million. So far, about half of those funds have been raised through private donations. 3 of the 6 classrooms are expected to be completed by this fall, and the hope is to raise the rest of the money by summer so construction can continue seamlessly.
Also, applications are open this morning for the Downtown Kennewick Facade Improvement Grant Program. This program awards up to $25,000 per storefront, and it can be used for cleaning and painting, as well as new awnings, canopies, and signs, gutters and downspouts, exterior wall repairs, building-mounted lighting, door and window replacements, and accessibility improvements. Property owners must provide at least 25% of the project cost, and applications open at 9 a.m. today on the historic Downtown Kennewick Partnership website. In developing news this morning, out of Akron, Ohio, at least 1 person is dead and 24 others are injured following a mass shooting overnight. Police say at least 2 victims are in critical condition.
Now, the victims range in age from 19 to 43 years old, with most in their 30s. They say the evidence suggests it was a drive-by shooting at a birthday party sometime after midnight. Officials say they believe some partygoers might have returned fire. A reward of more than $20,000 is on the table for information leading to the arrest of a suspect. In Washington, thousands of Mexican citizens stood in line yesterday, voting in person for Mexico's next president in this historic election.
Maddie White shows us the behind-the-scenes look at the many that stood in the rain to vote and tells us why it's important to them. Take a look.
¡Viva México! ¡Viva! So it is a big deal to be able to cast our votes so our cities will be safer.
This was one of just 20 consular offices in the U.S. where Mexican citizens living abroad could vote in person.
For Oregon, Washington, and Canada. Also, that's why there are so many people around here.
It took forever. Yeah, we were here for 6 hours.
One father and daughter duo waited in line for 10 hours in the rain. But for them, it's worth it.
Everybody just wants to have peace in here.
Her dad cast his ballot in hopes of electing a president who can end Mexico's cartel violence.
Buscando una mejor opción. He lost 3 brothers and my mom because of that, the violence, and they got like assassinated, like all those things. So he thinks it's very important for a good president to take over.
She and others I heard from hope that president,
either way, it's going to be a woman,
will bring some positive change to the country.
It won't just be like all men, that it's going to be a woman, it's going to be a change and everything.
How does that make you feel?
Excited. I get men do the work and stuff like that, but sometimes us women like to also do the work and not like only stay at home and do stuff like that.
Yeah, women are great leaders.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you would want to be the president one day?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
And Claudia Sheinbaum is elected Mexico's president, becoming the first woman to lead the country's government. And that's according to results reported by the Election Institute.
Sheinbaum will start her presidency on October 1st.
Up next on Good Morning Northwest, news that could affect your commute. A newly built loop ramp is set to open up today in Pasco.
That's right. When we come back, we tell you where exactly it's located and why they decided to build it.
You know, there's no such thing as a minor fender bender when you're on a motorcycle. When motorcyclists get in an accident, they get hurt. So if someone else's carelessness has caused your luck to run out, get some legal help. Find out what your rights are under the law.
Let's get scratching. Let's get scratching.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more.
Hi, I'm Stacey Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
The savings continue at Cascade Farm and Outdoor with our latest mailer. Save $20 on an Igloo BMX 52-quart cooler, now just $89.99. All regular price Carhartt Force short sleeve pocket tees are 25% off. Plus, find all women's silver jeans at $20 off. Find our latest mailer online or pick one up in-store today at Cascade Farm and Outdoor. Northwest, homegrown, honest values.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling.
For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Need a new appliance? Don't want to wait? Fred's has them in stock and on sale. Fred's Appliance has more appliances in stock than any of the box stores. Sometimes you just can't wait for delivery. That's why Fred's warehouses are stacked to the ceiling. If you are really in a hurry, you can pick up your appliance the same day. Fred's offers a 30-day low price guarantee, so you know you're always getting the best price. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
When our nice weather returns, everyone experiences the urge to get outside and enjoy our local climate. Remember not to let your exuberance give way to carelessness, because as your outdoor activities increase, so does your risk of having an accident.
This newscast sponsored by Washington State Department of Revenue's Working Families Tax Credit.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In traffic-related news, the newly built loop ramp in Pasco is set to open up today at Broadmoor and I-182. The new ramp will allow drivers traveling east on I-182 to connect and travel north on Broadmoor Boulevard without stopping at a traffic signal.
Riley Fitzgerald joins us live in studio this morning. Good morning, Riley. Now that this piece of the project is complete, what's next?
Good morning, Jill and Jessica. The loop ramp at Broadmoor and Interstate 182 is officially open to traffic after a few months of construction. The goal is to keep traffic running continuously. While the loop ramp is now open, that doesn't mean there's going to be a break in construction on Broadmoor Boulevard. City of Pasco construction manager Kent McHugh says work starts right away on the next part of the project.
It should start right away. As soon as we get it diverted next Monday, we will actually start on the roundabout portion, or the other half of the roundabout portion at that time.
And do we think that that one is going to cause many backups?
It shouldn't with the loop ramp open.
McHugh says it shouldn't cause many more delays or backups. The loop ramp is just one piece of the project. Construction started in November of 2023 and is expected to be completed by December of this year. McHugh also mentioned the City of Pasco will be building a roundabout on the north side of the interchange as well to minimize congestion, address pedestrian safety and traffic safety. He expects that to start next year. Jill and Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Riley. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, as the weather starts to heat up, it's important to keep many things in mind. We have tips on how you can help keep your children safe.
But first, will we see a warm-up or cool down this week? Meteorologist Tiffany Savona will let us know those answers in that first alert full forecast. Keep it right here.
Fly fishing while floating down a river. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Arby's has let other burger joints have their little fun. Playtime is over. The meat professionals will take it from here. Arby's, we have the meats.
Ride Ben Franklin Transit during the Tri-Town Get Down, June 7th to 9th for free. It's easy. Your wristband ticket lets you ride the bus free that day to the shows. Just show the driver your band. Enjoy the convenience of VFT as you make your way to the Tri-Town Get Down. Free transport between stages, park and ride from Riverfront Hotel. Get your passes now at TriTownGetDown.com. Don't miss out on this fun event June 7th to 9th. Ride with us for free.
Workers and the families of deceased workers who worked at the Hanford site are now eligible for compensation for diseases and illnesses. This may be in addition to compensation already being received. Smart Law will be hosting a Hanford Workers' Compensation educational dinner at their Kennewick office Thursday, June 20th at 6 p.m. To register, call 509-735-5555. Dinner provided. Smart Law, smart choice.
Get ready, Walla Walla. The sweetest season is here. Join us at the ballpark as the Walla Walla Sweets hit the field for another unforgettable season. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a fun night out, there's something for everyone at a Walla Walla Sweets game. Grab your peanuts, popcorn, and Lucky Cap, because this season the Walla Walla Sweets are bringing the thrill of baseball right to your backyard. Don't miss out on the excitement. Get your tickets now and be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience. Let's play ball.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens,
they are lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry, you've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
Meet Ann Carlson.
Nice to meet you.
An Apple Valley News Now viewer in Hermiston.
Apple Valley News Now has been able to cover some of the Hermiston events and the weather.
And a Stacey Lee fan.
I've enjoyed the weather reporting by Stacey. Stacey is professional, and I like that. There's not a lot of fun and games and silliness. And it's just good weather reporting, and I really appreciate your on-air personality.
First Alert Weather with Stacey Lee.
It's probably the only station that we watch.
Apple Valley News Now, always on your side. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
It has been a wet 24 hours across the Pacific Northwest, and it is still raining across the region, but we have seen some healthy amounts of rain across the region, and it's welcome across Walla Walla, Tri-Cities, picking up over a half an inch in Walla Walla, Tri-Cities, right around a half an inch, and the rain is still falling. Pendleton, about 3/200ths. Prosser, almost a quarter of an inch. Hermiston and Yakima really missing out. Hermiston checking in with about 1/10 of an inch, and Yakima only a few hundredths. And we're done with the rain in Yakima now. You can see this is the back edge of the shower activity. It's right along Hanford and Prosser, so the rain will be pushing out very shortly. Same for Benton City. Connell, it's still raining. We have a little break in the action in Tri-Cities, but we have another batch that will be pushing through momentarily. A little bit farther south we go, it's raining in Pendleton and Hermiston, but this is the last of it. Once this pushes through, we're going to be drying things out. This is what it looks like out of our Kennewick Skycam. It's dreary, it's dark this morning, rainy at times, and the wind hasn't picked up just yet, but that will be an issue later on this afternoon. Temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. It's rather mild out there. 57 in Tri-Cities, 55 in Walla Walla, 57 in Hermiston, and 54 degrees in Yakima. Here are the winds. They're out of the south and west, anywhere between 5 and about 15 miles per hour, a little bit stronger in Pendleton, but everyone is under a wind advisory today for sustained winds out of the west at 25 to 35 miles per hour, gusting as high as 55 miles per hour. So you need to take it easy while driving, and you need to be on the lookout for any fallen tree branches or anything that may be blocking the roads. Let's talk about the rain, because by the top of the hour, most of the steady rain will be moving east. We still have a little bit of rain in Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We'll fast forward to 8 o'clock. Can't rule out a couple of lingering showers, but the widespread rain is now east of Walla Walla Walla. And then throughout the rest of the day, there may be a few breaks here and there, but overall a lot in the way of cloud cover as temperatures climb today into the upper 60s and lower 70s. So it is going to be a cool and windy day for us. 68 in Yakima, 68 in Toppenish, 70 in Tri-Cities, 65 in Walla Walla, and 65 in Pendleton. A few more showers may move back in tonight. It's going to still be on the breezy side, but not quite as windy as today. Low temperatures falling into the upper 40s and lower 50s. Tomorrow, our temperatures are going in the right direction. They're on their way back up into the middle 70s, which is still below average for this time of year. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy, breezy still, but winds won't be quite as strong as today. And we can't rely on a spotty shower tomorrow, although it's not looking likely. So after tomorrow, Tri-Cities, you're back in the 80s, and then we have 90s. We have a stretch of 90-degree days Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So the heat is on by the end of the week. Make sure you're prepared. 68 today in Yakima. We're done with the rain this morning. 72 tomorrow with a slight chance for a shower, breezy, and then we're back in the 80s and even 90s by Friday. Walla Walla, rain likely this morning, wrapping up over the next few hours, then a few more showers may be possible tomorrow, but then we're dry, we're sunny, 78 Wednesday rather, back in the 80s starting Friday. Hermiston 69 today, windy, 76 and breezy tomorrow, 80s return Wednesday, Thursday, and Hermiston will see 90s by the weekend as well. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Well, although we are not quite there yet, the weather will warm up towards the end of the week, as Tiffany mentioned. So it's important to keep many things in mind.
That's right. Statistics show that around 40 children die every year in the U.S. in a hot car. And most of those deaths happen because someone forgot the child. Mandy Gaither has tips to help keep children safe in today's Health Minute.
It can happen in mere minutes. A hot car can turn deadly. Experts say a child's body temperature can rise up to 5 times faster than an adult's.
It's such a preventable issue, and with kids, they just can heat so quickly, and heat can be so dangerous to them so rapidly.
Emergency medicine Dr. Sarah Lazarus says no amount of time is safe to leave a child in a car. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program says when it's 75 degrees outside, the inside of a car can reach 104 degrees in 30 minutes. When the temperature gets to 95 degrees outside, a car can hit 102 degrees in 5 minutes.
Accidentally leaving a child in a hot car could happen to any great parent, whether you're busy or rushed or in a hurry, or the biggest thing is when you change routines.
Prevent hot car deaths by never leaving a child in a vehicle unattended for any length of time. Ask a child care provider to call if a child doesn't show up for care. Make a habit of checking your entire vehicle, especially the back, and place a personal item in the back seat.
Maybe writing a Post-it note and putting it on your steering wheel, putting one of their toys next to you, putting your purse or your cell phone right next to your child so that you know that you're going to look back there and you won't forget it when you get out of the car.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Experts say it's also important to store car keys out of reach of little hands, as sometimes children can become trapped in a car while doing something like playing a game of hide and seek.
Also, it's important to teach children that a car is not something to play in. Next up, we have heard of dogs and cats being a part of weddings, but have you ever heard of a penguin being in one?
Coming up next, we meet a groom who decided to surprise his bride with her favorite animal, a penguin, as the ring bearer. Oh. The story you don't want to miss in just a few minutes.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac? Santa Fe burger sauce.
Burger. Jalapeno pepper. Burger. Cheese. Burger. Spicy cheese bacon. Guac. Cheese, bacon.
Carl's Jr. El Diablo is back. Get a single for $5.99.
Hey, burger! Get burger.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
The back end was in the back seat. There was nothing left of the rear.
Danny was in pain, and the insurance company was giving him the runaround.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company that I didn't have. I felt very comforted. I felt like I was going to be taken care of, that I didn't have to worry about it.
The insurance company couldn't run around me, and Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. June 14th, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's the Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's the Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's the Educated Cigar. At the Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Give in to your devilish desires. Scorch your taste buds. It's Carl's Jr.'s El Diablo Burger.
I'm short on cash.
It's just $5.99.
Fine.
The Carl's Jr. El Diablo single, just $5.99.
Big burger. Get burger.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Here's your close to home forecast, and we're still seeing widespread rain across the region, but the rain's starting to wrap up in places like Hanford and Prosser. Here's the back edge of the showers. These will continue to push from west to east, so I think by 7, 8 o'clock, a lot of us will be done with this widespread rain. And as we go into the afternoon, we're going to keep those clouds around 68 for your high in Toppenish, 68 in Yakima. It's going to be it's going to be a windy day. Highs only around 68 in Prosser. 69 Hermiston, 70 in Tri-Cities, 67 in Connell. This is well below the average of 80 this time of year. And look at the foothills of the Blues. Highs only in the low and middle 60s, but a big warm up is on the way. We'll have more details over the next hour. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And check this out now. It was an unforgettable moment during an already special occasion.
While some people include their beloved pets in their wedding ceremonies, a groom in England had a different idea.
He decided to surprise his bride by renting her favorite animal to act as the ring bearer.
Jeannie Mose reports it didn't come cheap, but the bride's reaction was worth every penny.
Who needs a best man when you can have a best penguin?
I give you this ring.
I gave you this ring.
Check out who came bearing the rings. At this wedding in England, a rent-a-penguin named Widget followed a bucket of fish and carried the rings on a ribbon. Why a penguin?
My wife, Kerry, it's a favourite animal, it's penguins.
It took a ruse to pull it off. The best man pretended he'd lost the rings, then dashed out.
I know he has them because I saw them earlier.
The officiant was in on it as groom Joey Keelty faked concern.
Oh my God.
Joey thought his bride might suspect.
Yeah, she probably thought it was Hallie.
They're cockapoo, but instead, the penguin surprised the bride.
She was definitely happy. She had a little tear in her eye.
Widget the penguin and 3 others mingled with the guests.
In the presence of your witnesses, family, friends and animals gathered here today.
It cost about $2,500 to rent these party animals for 2 hours.
It made an absolutely perfect day, just that extra little bit special.
It was also special when
one of the penguins did peck one of the guests.
And all of the penguins left wedding presents on the lawn outside. What's a few presents when you can have a ring-bearing penguin who doesn't even have to rent a tuxedo?
You may kiss the bride.
Ginny Mose, CNN, New York.
That is so sweet.
Why don't we have Rent a Penguin here?
Right?
I would rent one right now. I'd bring it right here. It could do the show with us. That'd be great.
Already very dressed up.
Yeah. Perfectly dressed. So cute. Now I need to get some for my wedding.
That is a good
Gonna
idea.
text my fiance now, like we have to have penguins.
If not a penguin, what animal would you want?
Goats. Baby goats.
Oh,
baby
that would
goats.